Salutations, mortals and children of the night. I am the Vampire Otaku, and welcome to my channel. Alright, so I was planning to do a really long, ambitious video where I unboxed 19 figures. I did all the footage. I got some less than pleasing B-roll of all the figures and whatnot. My camera angles I just weren't happy with. The things that I was saying about the figures seemed pretty shallow, so I basically scrapped all of it, and I'm gonna just do these two figures that I have right now. I'm gonna unbox them and just try to do a better camera angle and a better format. I got this adorable Kuromi blanket to go on my little table. It looks more aesthetic, and I just feel a little bit more confident with these new figures that I have, just the format that I'm choosing to work with as far as unboxing. So that being said, I ordered a few figures, so the 19 that I have, I'll review them, but unfortunately I won't be unboxing them. But I will be unboxing this one and another figure coming soon. So I got a little bit of content for you guys if you're into anime figures and whatnot. All that being said, let's get into it. Let's unbox this bad boy and see what it is. I use an X-Acto knife because I am an artist. Smooth as butter. So I bought this figure off of Mercari. They gave me a thank you note. They wrapped it really beautifully. This super cute thank you note with the stickers inside. Very thoughtful. There's like a little cute fake Pokemon card on the back. Oh, it's so cute. And yeah, it's wrapped really well. Doesn't look like it's in any danger of being damaged whatsoever. Let's open it up, see what it is. Folks, it is the Phat Company 1/8 scale Matoi Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. One of my favorite characters of all time. I love this anime, I love this figure. I've always wanted one of these, but I just never was able to get it. I just didn't have enough money. I never had a scale figure of any kind in the past, so I really had my eye on this one. My really good friend, my brother, my old roommate, had the Satsuki one, and he also had the Real Action Heroes Satsuki as well. He still has it. Really beautiful figures. I'm super happy to have this one in my possession. I'm currently trying to collect as much Ryuko as I possibly can, and I'll probably get some Satsuki as well. This package was packed so good. Mercari just always does a good job. Kind of takes a while to get delivered, but it's worth it. Everything is safe. This is Phat Company. Let's open it up. First of all, I love the box. Let me give you a closer look. So if you watch the show, you know that this is what Senketsu looks like. He has the X for one of the eyes, and then the other eye. This is a part of the sailor uniform. On the side, it's got Kill la Kill. And you got the red threads, which is very symbolic. You got a little image of Matoi with Senketsu. And then on the back, or I'm sorry, on the side, we have like a star-shaped window. All right, let's officially open her up. All right, by the way, if you know the band from this shirt, you're a real one. Tell me in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below what your favorite song is by this band. All right, we have some instructions, which I may need because apparently this can be a complicated figure to work with. It's all in black and white. We got the scissor blade, and it goes into decapitation mode. We have some more instructions that I can't read at the moment. We'll get there. The inside of the box is orange. I don't know why. I guess too much red would have been kind of boring. All right. So we got the base, we got Matoi, her weapons, and all that good stuff. The scale is actually a little bit heavier. The base is a little bit heavier than I thought, which is surprising. There's an extra piece, which is still wrapped up, so I imagine that the last owner didn't use this, which is interesting. Now looking at Matoi, the paint and the sculpt are just so good. Just got some pegs that fit in place. It's a rather small scale just because the way that she's hunched over, the pegs fit like butter. Very dusty. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't wait to clean this off. This was definitely displayed for a while. I love the paint on the scissor blade. We have an extra fist, which is really cool. Yeah, I love this figure so much. I'm gonna have it displayed as the scissor blade most of the time instead of decapitation mode. It's my favorite. Yeah. All right, so it took me a lot longer to figure out how to put Matoi's scissor blade together than I care to admit. It's a very simple procedure, but I just could not get the angle right. It was a little frustrating. I just wanted to make sure I was gentle while I was trying to figure it out, because these scales figures are just not as durable as you'd want them to be. They're not pop figures. They're not Nindoroids. You know, they're very delicate, very detailed. But anyway, I have this super cute Kuromi acrylic case, and I keep ink pens and my makeup brushes in here to clean off my figures. This figure is super dusty. I'm gonna clean it off, and then I'll give you some nice B-roll of it, you know, rotating around. And then I'll give you my thoughts on the figure. It is imperative for the survival of your figures that you dust them off. I've never seen a figure this dusty before. And yeah, it's just really coming back to life as far as the paint, with just a nice light dusting. Now, a brush this big isn't necessarily gonna hit every detail, so I opted for my smaller brush. Where is it? There we go. For the more finer details, such as the face, the folds of the hair, creases in the clothing, and whatnot. Kind of feels like I'm doing archaeology. I just discovered a rare fossil, an old fossil, to an extinct animal. So much dust in the crevices of plaids of the skirt. God, it makes this figure look very old. And it's by no means a new figure, but it ain't that old to have this much dust on it. Coming together though. I'm not as pressed on getting the base clean because the base has a gray color anyway. But her hair, because her hair is sculpted so well, really want to make sure I get all the dust out of those crevices so that dark blue color can shine. Looks much better. Yeah, Phat Company did an incredible job with this sculpt, and the paint just out of this world. All right, I spent a couple minutes being boring, and I actually really enjoy dusting my figures off. It's very peaceful. I just put some nice music on, and I just wipe away all the dust. I love dusting in general. I think it's very peaceful, and I really enjoy the outcome of how shiny everything gets and how easy it is for me to breathe. Because me and dust don't work well together. All right, give you a closer look at this, shall we? Well, that is the Phat Company 1/8 scale figure of Ryuko Matoi. I really like it. I kind of wish the figure was a little bit bigger, but that's generally how I usually feel about 1/8 scales. They're usually really good, but just not quite big enough. And 1/7 is like a pretty good size, and then 1/4 is just ridiculous. But yeah, 1/7 is a good size. 1/8 is a tad bit too small for my taste, but I really do like a lot of the 1/8 figures that are around. They're just really nice, and they have a lot of details, really good paint, really good sculpt, really fun bases. Sometimes their bases are on the prize figure side, just like a white circle or a black circle, kind of like this rotating disc that I have here that I purchased off of Amazon. If you're looking for something like this, it's pretty cool. Well, yeah, I like this figure a lot. The sculpt is incredible. The paint's really good. The face is really nice. The accessories are bare bones, but straight to the point, really good stuff. The scissor blade is beautiful. I think the paint's great on that. I really like the base. Like, the base is a simple circle, but the jagged rock just makes it really interesting in my opinion. I really dig it. I love the pose. It's just, unfortunately, it just makes the figure really small, and you're limited to how you can display it. If you display the figure too low, you'll never see Matoi's face. If it's too high, it's kind of risque. So you gotta have like the right height for where you're displaying this figure. But I kind of just want like an entire area dedicated to Ryuko Matoi because, like I said, she's one of my favorite characters in anime. So far I have the 1/4 bunny, I have the pop-up parade, and I have this now. So I'm gonna probably pick up an Endoroid, the pop-up parade large, and maybe the Sega prize figure at some point. I'll probably get Satsuki as well. I want to get the Real Action Heroes version, but it's kind of a pretty penny, and I've been splurging a little bit, not gonna lie. But I'm happy with this figure. I think it was worth the money that I paid for on the used market. And it's getting old, it's getting hard to find. So if you're interested in Matoi and you like this figure, pick it up. as soon as you can, because I think it's getting harder and harder to find this particular figure. With that being said, I tend to ramble. My apologies. If you haven't already, you like what you see, and you're having fun checking these videos out, we're doing figures, we're still doing manga, just took a little break on it to focus on figures. Subscribe. Help me out. Make me happy. We're really close to 500, like I said in the last few videos. I'm super excited about that. I appreciate the support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscriptions. Like I'm a subscription box. And let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep that positive energy up. I have a lot more figures to show and a lot more ideas for videos in the future. Stay tuned. And with that being said, peace.